2012 short report. I want to give you a summary of what's happened in our local real estate market. So here it goes. This is the heat map, which many of you have seen. It talks about what the inventory is like in our area compared to last October. And as you can see, it continues to be red, and it actually is getting redder. In fact, out of the 35 areas that we track, 26 are under 2 months supply. So a lot of pressure on the housing inventory that we have. As far as some key statistics, first of all, our housing supply is down 54%. Last month, actually, it was down about 47%, so it's increasingly getting tighter. Our closed sales are up 22%. I think this is a very interesting statistic. Our median active list price is up 19% over previous year. So the homes that we have on the market, the average for all the homes that we have on the market is up actually 19%. As far as our distressed inventory, our bank-owned and short sales are still making up about 10% of the market, but that seems to be going down. So a lot of positive things happening in our local market. I think key takeaways: inventory is at the lowest it has ever been. I actually just went through the information that I have available to me dating back to 1999, which was what was that, 13 years ago, and we've never had this low of inventory. In fact, the lowest that I've ever seen is 1.6 months supply. Today we have 1.5 months supply. So sellers may be able to get more than they think. Second thing, sellers are now in the driver's seat as far as negotiations. I was just in 3 multiple offer situations, and I can tell you definitively that the buyers are not getting nearly as much, if anything, on negotiating from the inspection contingencies, nor are they getting significant off list price of the home. So there are a few unique situations, but for the most part, that's what's happening. Our affordability is still at an all-time high, and that is something I'll talk about in the next slide. But it has some interesting takeaways there. So super low interest rates, still in the low 3s to mid 3s, combined with the low prices are part of that equation. Appreciation will be much more than predicted this year, at least that's what I believe. Look for double-digit increases in prices. So regardless, whether you're thinking of buying or thinking of selling, that's probably an interesting piece of information to have, just so you can plan it and make the best possible decisions. One of the reasons I say that this is the most affordable time in history to buy a home is exactly this graph. This graph was given to me by an economist that I listened to earlier in the year, and actually I showed this in my January or February short report. But the green line depicts the supportable median home price. That's what people can afford. The blue line shows what the median home price is, or what people are actually paying. So if you look at where we're at today, people can afford up here, but they're actually paying at this lower level. So there's quite a discrepancy between the two. If you go back to 2005, we had the exact opposite happen. So I'd like to say that as much as we were in a bubble, or created a bubble in 2005, where people were having to pay a lot more than what they can afford, today they're paying a lot less than what they can afford. What's interesting is the difference between the two lines, both in 2005 and 2012, are about the same. So we've just reversed what exactly happened to us in 2006, and that's why I believe we're going to see double-digit appreciation, because with the low inventory, people can afford a lot more, and as we get multiple offer situations, prices are going to continue to get pushed up in a significant way. So if you have any questions about my short report, how it relates to you, we're happy to give you as much information about what's going on in the market and give you as good advice as we possibly can. You can call me or email me, or just enter information onto my website, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for listening. Have a great Thanksgiving.